Hey, I'm back. I started the video on one of my other pages, and the live kept going like that, so I don't know it was actually live. I didn't see what I needed to see on the live button up there, so I switched it over just to regular, and I could put it back on that page. So, anyways, what I was doing is I'm making cabbage and country style beef. And all I did was say what I put in here, which I'm gonna go over, okay? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Christy. I'll go over everything I did. I started this one on my page in the kitchen with Cindy, but the video wasn't doing so good. Like, I don't know what was going on with that video, but let me show you what I got so far, okay? So I have my carrots, my onions, and my peppers, and I used some ginger. I zest some ginger in here, okay? And I was coming over here to pour the juice off the beef when I realized something was going wrong with the video. So I'm just going to pour some of this off, okay, because that has to go in that pot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this cabbage and the beef in the same pot. They country style ribs. So what we're doing, we're sauteing. Meanwhile, what I used is I sauteed the meat overnight, and I had apple cider vinegar. I did I can't think today, for real. Italian seasoning. Hi, Joyce. The robust Italian season. I shook that up and I put that on there, and I put oyster sauce, fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, and fresh parsley. Shook it up and I put it in overnight. Then I came and I put a dash of this. Hey, Rick, I'm gonna do an Ethiopian dish here: cabbage and country style ribs together in one pot. And I took the ginger just now, and I used my grater and I grated some ginger on here, okay? So then I put that in there. So I'm going to come over here now and wait, I'm going to put a little garlic in. And yeah, I'm using my hands for this garlic, okay? I have some cubes of garlic in there. Hey, Miller, we're doing an Ethiopian dish. It's cabbage and ribs together. So I got these. Look, watch that there, right? These are, this is chopped garlic. Oh, my apron, that's right. Hold up, y'all. My daughter just told me about my apron. Hold up, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. That's right, Christy, thank you. Look at this here, hold up. What that say, y'all? What that say now? My daughter got this for me. She gave it to me Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yes, indeed, Christy. Thank you. I'm so used to cooking without one. Look at that, y'all. Da 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 da. I don't want to get nothing on it either. All right. Back over here. Okay. All right. So I put the, I don't know. I don't like chopped garlic. Do y'all? I like it minced, and I was going to take the knife and mince it out. So I'm just using a little bit. I think I'd rather use garlic powder than to use, but I have my two cloves in here, so it didn't go bad. I stuck it in here. Ah, yeah. Oh, I love my apron. Chef Boyardee. I'm so silly and I love it. Whew. I'm in a good mood. I feel good. That pain has left me, so I said I'm coming to do this, because one never knows when it's coming back, boy. I'm telling you. They don't be joking with me. Okay. Now, I have these potatoes, right? We're going to put the potatoes in when I do the cabbage, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to make a little room here. All right, let me turn this so you guys can see it good. Right? You got that? All right, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. So we're going to take our meat and we're going to put it up in there. Now this, I took my scissors that I cook with and I cut it, you know, because if you're going to do it this way, you don't want it to have to be all day with this, right? Let me move this. And this is just sort of searing, okay? But I want to put it in here so all the flavors could get in there too. So that's why we're going to do it that way. It feels so good to be doing this again, but sometimes I overdo myself and I got to take a sabbatical. I have to. Because, you know, you give me an inch, I take a mile. And I got to learn to be more aware of my health. So that's why I got my friend the oxygen on too, which I'm going to be wearing it more than ever now to work and everything. Okay, so I have a medium heat. Now, we're not trying to cook these ribs like this here all the way through, because you know that ain't going to work, right? You know that just ain't going to work. So, but what I realized also, too, is when you put the top on it, it'll steam it a little quicker for you. Saying always keep the rest of your juice. I don't want to use all of it, right? That's some good seasoning in that juice, right? So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to put the pot on it. I mean the top on it, right? And let's go back over this way. So what I season that with is, I ran out of my slap your mom. I'm waiting on some more of that to come. Smiles, such good programming. Okay, look. Oh, Nikki, I'm glad you're feeling better. My son Sean is on. Shawnee boy, Shawnee boy. I'm making cabbage and country style ribs in one pot. Look. You see that? That's sauteed vegetables, right? And that's the ribs in there. I'm going to let that do its thing for a minute, right? And then I got a lot of cabbage, but you know the cabbage shrinks down. My son is a good cook too, y'all. Both of them are, but one cook more than the other one. This is Sean's. We was at his house for Thanksgiving, and it was all that and then some. Oh my God. He have a kitchen of my dreams. Oh my God, I saw that kitchen and I took over that kitchen. I just had to have a little time with the kitchen and myself. See, mommies could do that kind of stuff. We could go to our kids' house and just take over the kids. Look, I tried to hog the kids up, and look, I wasn't letting the parents have nothing. I tried my best to hog them kids up. You better know it. My sweethearts. Yep. So, anyway, we're going to let that mess around. Now, I have some shrimp. And I love my shrimp. My son loves shrimp. Good thing he ain't here to eat them all up. Huh, Sean? Okay, but anyway, let me finish. I had garlic powder, onion powder. I had oregano, pepper flakes, seasoning. Listen, did y'all know? I think I told y'all about the joys of using your steak seasoning, right? I hit that turkey off with some steak seasoning too. Look, you can put this on any meat. It's just not for steaks. You see all that stuff in there? Those are good seasonings in there. Look at that. You don't need to just use it. I use it for everything. All my meats get this on it. All my meats except for my chicken get oregano. Yeah. Remember I tell you, I mess with them seasonings. So I'm using the Creole and stuff, right? Then I have the 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1/4 cup of apple vinegar. I don't measure, but for this I had to, because I tried it and it was too much at one point, too much vinegar and not enough sugar, vice versa. So that's the only reason I do that. I don't measure nothing. But this I needed to make it even. You'll see what we do with this later, okay? And of course I told you about the ginger, which I'm going to grate a little more ginger in this pot. I'm going to grate a little more. Look at your graters are used for zesting. You see these? Look. Zest away. Use your grater. Okay. I'm going to put a little more in here. Because it's going to go nice when I put the brown sugar in here. Don't overdo your ginger either. Okay, so when you're doing that, you got to go up in here. You got to help it come on out of there. Hey, Cousin Linda. I'm doing cabbage and country style ribs in one pot. I hope my pots stay big. Let me see. When all this is shrink down, because the cabbage will shrink once you know, get it in there good. So we're not trying to like actually do the full cooking of this meat yet. We just turning the color. Oops, get back in there. Always stuff want to jump out your pot. Get back in there. Just a little more. And then I'm going to remove it for a few. I'm going to bring it back a little later. There we go. Now, if you know, I always use my hands to turn stuff over. Don't do that unless you're used to this here, because you'll burn your hands real bad. Uh-oh, look at it, just jumping on out. Okay. And if you put your top on, the steam goes through it quicker, right? But that's what you want it to do. You don't want to be all day. Okay. And always, as I say, clean up as you go. Clean up as you go. So, back to that shrimp. I have some shrimp. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So, I'm thinking about barbecuing the shrimp. You ever had barbecue shrimp? I'm thinking really about barbecuing the shrimp and then putting it over some grits. Then I'm thinking about sauteing the shrimp and eating it immediately with some Old Bay. Then I'm thinking about some scampi. I don't know. What you think? Anybody got any ideas for the shrimp? I'm just not sure yet which way I want to go. Because, I mean, I like to eat it with pasta all the time. Maybe something different. See that clean up as you go? It works. It works. There we go. Yep, so, I don't know. You guys got any ideas for that shrimp? Hey, Tasha. I was trying to make it to your dad's house Thanksgiving. Yep. When I saw the kids, everybody looked so good. I'm proud of you girls. You girls are doing your thing, all grown up. Proud of you. Your dad need to be on the show with me. That's my brother by another mother, Steve. Hey, Derek. And Steve cooks good, too. We be passing recipes when I was still in Altoona. We were the cooks then, right, Steve? I mean, Tasha, me and your dad. We was serving it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually take out the meat real quick, okay? But I'm going to be putting it back in, all right? I'm going to be adding that back. Get in there. I will. Let me see which other ones I want out of here. I think I'm going to leave that in. Take that out. Not all of it's coming out, okay? I'm going to take out most of the smaller ones and leave the bigger ones back in. Let me see. Oh, wasn't that many. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to leave the bigger ones in there so they take a little longer, right? Like this one, we want to leave that in there. Y'all hear my nice jazz? It's called oil silk. Okay, let's take a few more out. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Now we're going to add some cabbage. I'm going to turn this up. You see these, the thyme and the rosemary twigs? Leave them. Don't take those out. Even when the others, it's still seasoned. It's still seasoning. Okay. Alright. Spread the love. When I tell y'all this dish is good, trust me when I tell you. It's all that and then some. Now you know this cabbage is going to sweat down. Alright, so we're going to still put some more in there. You get as much as you can in there. And you remember how much juice you have at the bottom, but cabbage makes its own water. Remember that. Don't load your cabbage up with a bunch of water, please. But then you have soup. Soup. Okay, a little Creole. Alright. Alright. Here's where the potatoes come in. Some of them, not all of them. Put some potatoes in there. Alright. Okay. And we're going to put the top back on. Let's get that stuff in there. And we're going to, I put that top on there real nice and tight. And you do this in the batch because you want everything to cook, right? You want it to have an even cooking time as well. So that's why we do it like that. When that cabbage cooks down, sweats out a little bit, then we're going to do a little more. You add a little more. This is a good dish, I'm telling you. And when that vinegar, the apple vinegar and that brown sugar get up in there, woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. This is an easy meal, too. One of my one-potters. And I tell you, too, because especially when you start, like, a little later in the afternoon, this is, like, so easy. So what happens is you repeat this, right? Once all of this is in that pot, all your meat and stuff for your final covering, then you put the top on it, you want to take and put your little more garlic in there. You want to taste what's in that pot so you'll know how much season, or if you, sometimes you may not even need any more. But you know that at some point you're going to need to add a little bit of water in here at some point because you add more and more. Even though cabbage makes its own water, okay? You still have to consider you have other stuff in there that can absorb your water too. So pay attention. I always look at my water. I move the stuff on the side and I look to see how much the water comes up. That's how I know, you know? So you want to make sure of that. Then you incorporate whatever you need before your final closing that top. Make sure your seasons and stuff is good because you're going to pull from the bottom. I'm going to show you. You're going to be flipping this stuff over. So you got to make sure that you don't over season or under season, okay? Now about them shrimp. What should I do with them? I'm just looking. Say something, tell me, or else I'm going to do what I want to do. Which I'll probably do it anyway. How would y'all like them shrimp today? Huh? I'm still thinking about it. But I had deveined them and I peeled them already. And I only used a half a bag this time because I wasn't sure what I want to do. I'm just thinking maybe, because I mean that could be a whole nother meal too if I put the, pasta with it, right? Or the grits. I'm thinking I may want some barbecue shrimp with some cheese grits. What food do you use for the... the minced garlic is going in this pot. Oh, all right. Now, for the grits, for the shrimp and grits, what foods do you use for the minced garlic for shrimp and grits? Okay, for the shrimp and grits, I'm gonna mince the garlic. This is chopped garlic. I'll probably just mince just a little bit, not a whole bunch, because you don't want that garlicky, you know, because, you know, I'll mince it just a little bit. I'll make like a little scampi with the barbecue. You can make your own sauce for this. A little scampi too, right? And it'll be a nice like a red gravy like with the shrimp to go over your grits. I think I might do that and show you how to do that. Let me think about that. I might just do that. But a lot of people don't like a day old grits. Me, don't bother me now. But yeah, Joyce, I would like take my knife and I'd mince these chopped. I hate chopped garlic. Ooh. But I got like 3 garlic cloves in here that I saved so it didn't go bad. I probably mince these, you know, just chop it and mince it like. And I would use that if I'm going to do that. Or I can do the shrimp now and do the grits prior to eating the shrimp. But if I do the shrimp today, I'm going to eat that shrimp today. Okay, let's go in here and do a turn. Let's do a little flipping here, okay? Yeah, see that? Be careful. We're going to flip, okay? It's sort of like folding in, but it's flipping. It's a lighter flip, right? And as you see, I'm bringing from the bottom to the top so everything could get, get the seasonings. Hope you can see this. I am flipping. There we go. That way the potatoes will get under with some of the juice so the steam can hit that. Then you want to move it over. I'm going to flip this right here now. Go under. Take your hand. If you can. If you can't, you use another utensil that's big enough to hold it while you flip it. See that? Okay? Be careful. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, I'm going to flip this. And then I'm going to bring it right back to the forefront there, see? And then you can see what you have. You can see how much juice is in there. Can you guys see all that? See that juice right there? You want to make sure that you have your juice. And you can tell all of this is flipped now. Even with the meats, I'm going to flip right here a little more though. And then just take your utensil, whatever you're using, or your tongs. Don't be doing that hand thing I do unless you can take it, okay? Took a while for me to do that. And it just happened, that's all. I wasn't trying to. My fingers just got used to it. Okay, so we can now add some more stuff in our pot. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go for some more cabbage, okay? One more cabbage. Okay. We're going to put some meat in here. I'm going to put my meat to the side still so the steam can hit it more, okay? Like, sort of like tucking the meat away. Okay? I'm going to put it on the side. It got to get in where it can fit in too, you know what I mean? There you go. But I'm going to put mine, so some of the water's going to absorb this, right? But the cabbage is going to put a little more water in there. Let's play hide and seek. Look. Can you tell where I put that? That's no fun. Little fun. Okay, a little more cabbage. Then we're going to put the top on. All that in that pot? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And a little water. No water. Okay. If you notice, I didn't put no more seasoning on there yet. Not yet. There we go. In you go. Get up in there. Just press it down and you want that lid on there good, okay? And then we'll have one more shot at this, right? And that's for the rest of the potatoes and the rest of the meat, okay? And then that will season it. I'm gonna taste pretty good. Okay, any shrimp ideas, guys? Come on, you gotta participate with me and help me out. Because if you're in the area, I'm gonna bring you some. If you're in the area, help me out. That sounded like a bribe, didn't it? Okay, so when I taste that onion is really seasoned really good. Thing a little tight, wait a minute. That onion is seasoned pretty good, so that lets me know I'm not going to have to use a whole lot of seasoning. And the cabbage that I don't use, I won't be doing it today, but I put it in the freezer bag and I save it because I'm going to use this for a soulful dish the next time around. That's going to be a soulful dish with that. But I was thinking about some stuffed cabbage, so stuffed bell pepper, stuffed cabbage. I was asking my husband, did he like how much he liked the stuffed peppers. He basically eat anything just about. He's like Mikey, so it don't really matter. But I like to cook something that we both want to eat. I pushed the top down too hard. Got stuff trying to pop out. And I pushed the top down too hard. Be careful of that. So, yeah. But I think I'm going to take this shrimp out. See, I didn't take a whole lot of it out. I did a half a bag. Now, wishing I did more. That's because I'm greedy. I think, I don't know. I do think I might just scampi this and maybe I'll just barbecue it. I think maybe that's what I'll do. So let's steam it, okay? Let's just start with the steam. I'll start there. We'll steam it first and take it from there, okay? So, I'm going to put it on this side here, and I'll steam it right quick, and then I'll think about it after that. I'm trying to see what that pot is here. I will do that, so I won't put no season in there yet. I'm still thinking. So, let's just get that to steam, right? But while it's steaming though, no matter what I put on there, let's just add a little lime juice, okay? Let's just put the lime in here already. Alright, just in case, whatever I make is going to have this on it, either or, so. Okay, I have minced garlic and want to know what to... Oh, Joyce, use minced garlic on a lot of your seasons, like a lot of your vegetables, a lot of your sautés, like anything. Saute it, put it on there. Use minced garlic for just about everything. Not a whole lot because you don't want your breath to be, you know, heavy. But I use my minced garlic for just about everything. My meats get it. Like if I'm making a baked chicken or something, I put it in the cavity and stuff. I put it on my steaks. I put it on everything. The spaghetti, you know, your sauces, especially your sauces in your gravy. And put a little bit in your greens and your cabbage, just a little bit. You don't want it to be overbearing, but minced garlic is for everything. You know, I just be careful with it, like depending on what kind of seafood, like. I'm real careful what I use it for with the seafood, though, you know. Now, if I'm making a sauce, yeah, I'm going to put that minced garlic in that sauce, yeah. It's good for all your sauces, your gravies. Oh, my God, yeah. But here we go. Some people use garlic a little too heavy. That's for garlic lovers. I don't like garlic like that. Wait a minute. Let's take care of this real quick. Let's take care of this a little quick. Wait, say that? I probably put just a little too much water in there. I gotta let that water absorb. There we go. You see that? Okay. Let's move some stuff around in our pot. That's some good juice though. Flowing. Let's see. There we go. And my pot is a little too high as well. There we go. Yeah, that's all good though. But yeah, Joyce, that garlic, you know, use it in whatever you want because it's minced. I just don't like to chop garlic. Like I don't like to chew it. It's just too, it's too much. Okay, I'm gonna leave the top off so we can absorb a little water here. So being that I'm gonna do that, I'm going to add the rest of the stuff in here, okay? Wait a minute. Let me get this up. I'm going to add the potatoes. Because what we want to do now is absorb some water. I'm going to put the potatoes in. Right? And I'm going around the ends, like, so it can absorb. And all of a sudden, you even have less water, but I got a little too much now. But I still have to add some more stuff in here as well. There we go. It's calming down. See that? Look at that. Calm on down. So I'm going to give it a good seasoning and a good stir again. And mind you, I'm using powders now, okay? I'm just going to use powders. I don't want any more minced, that chopped garlic, so I'm going to use garlic powder, okay? And I'm going to let it cook without the top on for a few to absorb. Now, everything that I used earlier, I'm still going to use the same seasons. Nothing's going to change, okay? And I'm going to let it cook without the top for a while. Okay. Now, I told you before, when I taste my onion, I can tell that what was in there. So, you're welcome, Joyce. And I'm sure this is going to be all the season I need. I just know, I just know it, okay? From what I tasted, okay? And I'm going to put some more parsley in here. And we're going to let it do what it do. And I'm going to put that mixture I just showed you. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take and I'm going to put this back here for now. So we're going to do the sugar. And we're going to do the vinegar. Now what makes that taste good, right? Savory. That's what you call savory. Alright? When you mix your sugar and your bitter together, sort of. Sweet and salted, like, sort of savory. This is savory. That is good. That is good, right? Okay. And we got that ready. Okay, let's see what we're going. So I'm going to move some stuff around gently. Okay? So I want everything to get the seasoning on it. Okay, so we're going to move some stuff. And it also helps the water to stay level too. So we want to move some stuff around here. We want to put the meat to the top now. Okay? We want to turn some stuff over. And we want to bring the meat to the top. That gives us more room down the bottom for the veggies. You see what I'm doing there? I have now taken the meat from the bottom, which is now falling out, and we're going to put it to the top. Look at that. That's perfect right there. Not perfectly done. It's just doing what it needs to be doing. There we go. See, when it's down the bottom, you see it steam more, and you want to get your big pieces from the bottom now. There we go. See that piece, like, it's being resistant. There we go. Now you can see how much water you have. This is perfect. You see that? Oh, stop falling out on me. So resistant. Okay, you see that? Look at that. I'm going to taste a piece of this cabbage in a minute. There you go. Trying to hide. I'm going to taste a little bit of the cabbage. Like I told you, I just know. You would know too, you know. I got a good taste to it. Wow. That taste, you know what it has to taste like? Like you just made a gravy, like, hey, Cousin Billy. It's like you just made this really good gravy, like, You know what? Oh my God, that is so good that we're going to put maybe 40s. Because that gravy is so good. 4 or 5. Don't matter. Oh my God, that is so good. Then we can put all this stuff back. Because I know that I'm not going to have to use no more of this. I know that when I add that last bit of cabbage and that meat in here, I already know I'm not going to have to use no more. Right? I just knows it. No more seasoning. Right? And that's good. That's a good thing. Always wipe your stuff off, okay? So, my brother Terrence would be so proud of me right now. I gotta call him and show him what I make. His wife is Ethiopian. And they had, I always tell you the story, they had an Ethiopian restaurant. Yep, so did. They don't have it now, but they have other things that they do in place of it. But yeah, they chefs, him and his wife. My sister Lolit, shout out to Terrence and Lolit. Lolit, yep, So, that's where I got the original recipe from. I got it from my brother, and then I tweaked it up a little bit, right? And remember I tell you, don't use other people's recipes and call it your own. I'm going to call this my own because I tweaked it to make it my own. But the foundation, it came from my brother and my sister, Lolit. Husband and wife team. Don't use people's recipes and don't give them props for it either, okay? Because you never know who's watching you, okay? And it's just the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. And I'm big on that. I tell y'all all the time, if you want to call it your own, then make it your own. If you don't make it your own, it ain't yours, okay? So don't be doing all that. Trying to take people's, you know. Don't do it. Okay, I'm just looking at the shrimp. And I'm still thinking, hi, Carol. But I like to do all cultural foods, you know that. So I'll do this, you know, tomorrow could be Spanish. But you know I'm a soul food lover. I'm a soul food lover. I eat my greens every day. When I run out of my greens, I'll make some more, or I go down the basement and get them, right? My mother's like that too. I mean, we eat them greens. There's always some greens. But what happens, I make them different all the time. Some with meat, some without, some saute. I'm always mixing the mustards, the turnips, you know, the collards, the kale. I always make it different. I just love my greens. I have me a small bowl left in the refrigerator, right? Hello. I'm about my greens, y'all. I'm about my business. My husband don't eat it like that. He'll eat it, but not like I have my greens. And when I don't have them, oh my goodness, I don't care. Like if it's snowing, I'll put my boots in. Listen, I'm gonna get me some greens to cook. It don't matter. It just don't. Okay, so I'm gonna put my last bit of cabbage in here because I want to save some for another meal, right? And we want it to be even with the meat. We don't want a whole bunch of meat and a little bit of cabbage. No, we don't. Okay? And that is the gist of this meal, guys. Right? And when all this here cooks down, right? It looks pretty too. Yeah. I used a different pot before, but this can hold it. This can withstand it. I like the way this pot cooks. Sort of like a wok, but it ain't a wok. How's your Sundays, everybody? Mine is like really good. Okay, there we go. We'll just let that do its thing. Now I'm gonna put the top back on this now. And I have it turned down low so the water don't decide I want this to steam quickly, so I'm going to put my top back on it, okay? I really want that to steam pretty quickly. Okay. There we go. If I can get it to stay in there, we good. All right, shrimp is almost turning pink. Huh? Hey, Dolores. How's everybody? Hi, Gary. Oh, it's so good to see everybody again. I've been off for close to a month, maybe a whole month. But I'm back. Hey, y'all like my apron? Look, my daughter got it for me. Look at that, right? Ain't that something? 2 thumbs up, Christy. That's another one to cook, too. Everybody cook in our family. We got some good cooks in our family. I'm sure you do, too, right? There's always one that, you know, everybody loves to eat that food, him or her. It's good when men cook, too, right? You can't leave the men out. We got some men that know how to burn better than a woman. I seen it. Yep. So we're going to let that finish going on. And like I said, I'm just not going to use this. Y'all like chopped garlic? It's just too much. Like, it's close to being, I mean, what do you need chopped garlic and minced garlic for? I understand. Oh well. I'm going to take and mince this whole thing now before it's over with. Okay. It's going to be almost time to put this, and I want to keep you on here until this goes in, okay? And then I'm going to put the extra meat in there when the pot goes down a little bit. So I'm still thinking what to do with this shrimp. Look at it, it's almost ready. The steam is real. So if y'all had some shrimp right now, what would y'all do with it? What would you make with it? Because in my mind, I'm going to go 2 different ways, but I'm still not sure. I'm still thinking about it. You see me? I've been going to put some Old Bay on here and call it a day. What time is it? 4:22. It's not quite my TV stuff yet because I got some more stuff to do before I get glued to that television. I still got some more stuff to do. And I could put some pasta with this. I could barbecue it. I really want to barbecue this and put it over some grits. You know? But, I don't know. Then I didn't take a whole lot out. When you start eating shrimp, you want to keep on eating it. So, I don't know. I'm going to think about that some more. But it's almost pink. Huh? Now, Old Bay is right there looking at me. You know what time it is, right? You know. I think the Old Bay won. But even though I'm Old Bay, I can still barbecue it too. I still feel like making a sauce right now. You know what? I got more in the freezer next time. How about some Old Bay and a little scampi? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Old Bay and scampi because, oh, I got to use that garlic. Okay, I'm going to mince this garlic while we're talking, okay? Because if I'm going to do the scampi, right, I'm going to have to mince this garlic. I can't do it the way it is. So, okay. I'm going to mince it. Because other than that, right? Okay, I got my garlic cubes that I had in here, right? And using my fingers as I always do. While that's doing what it do, let's just mince this garlic. Okay. Here we go. Okay. It's just so much better when it's small, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I got some issues. What you think? I might have some issues. Well, they mine. There we go, y'all. With a little mincing makes me happy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Look at that. A little more. little more. And I'm still watching that pot so it don't overflow. Right? Oh yeah. Since y'all didn't give me any ideas, I have to do it all by myself. Yep, there we go. Now that's minced enough for me. I am happy. I am happy with this. I'm just going to put it right on up in here too. Look at that. Put it right up in there. I am happy. Then I have to wash this thing down with some detergent because we don't want it to be garlicky. So you gotta wash your board off with some detergent, right? Give it a good scrub. And then a good rinse too, okay? You give it a good scrub, you gotta give it a good rinse. Here we go. There we go, and the shrimp are ready. I'm gonna move some stuff around here. When I'm finished my stuff, I usually leave mine empty so I don't forget to get more. This is Auntie Fee. Remember Auntie Fee, the one that cook and cuss all the time at Travis? I loved her, boy. She had passed away a few years back. About maybe 3 years, maybe. Auntie Fee. And then when I run out of my other stuff, like my rosemary, I do have fresh. I grew in the garden, you know, my thyme, and I put that in the freezer. I just use that for this stuff too. So I usually, that reminds me what I need to get. So I'm going to get the pan out, and we are going to do some scampi. All right. So I'm going to heat up the butter. I got the garlic. We're going over to this pot while we're waiting for other stuff to get done. Let me give it a good rinse first. Yep. And we're going to make a quick scampi. Quick. Real quick. Dry that pan out. Right? Huh? Can you guys see that? Always have to touch it to make sure you can see it. Oh my God, Kathleen, Miss Tuna. Hey, Kathleen. Wow. Hello, girlfriend. Okay, olive oil. Right? And I'm going to mix that olive oil with butter. And I'm going to use a stick of butter, okay? I like my olive oil incorporated with my butter, though. Everybody does it a little different. Okay. And my shrimp is over here. Ooh, nice and steamed. Okay. I'll just put that right there. We're going to let that butter do what it do. And I'm going to take some minced garlic. Okay. Let that just get there. And then we're going to take this minced garlic and put in there. See, the reason I'm going to use a lot of butter because I might put it over some angel hair pasta. I don't know. My mind's still on that barbecue now. Hey, babe, the hubby just came in.
Hey!
I guess that means he don't want to show you his face today. Giving people a hand.
Just getting out the way.
Giving people a hand. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna put my garlic in now. All right. There we go. We let that melt down. And that's scampi sauce. Just break that up a little bit. There we go. Now we got us some scampi sauce, right? The glasses are falling down. You never know. I might want to put that over something, you know. Or it's even good just like it is. So, with or without. And shrimp are really good. Told you. That's one good thing about seafood like shrimp. I don't take a whole lot of seasoning for it. You know? Just don't. Uh-oh. Hold up. I'm going to take some of this juice off of here. Here's my bag, guys. I'm going to take some of this juice off of here. Just a little bit. Right? I'm going to take a little bit of this off of here because it keeps overflowing, which tells me I got too much water in it. So I'm going to take some of it out, and I'm going to save it, and put my cup over here. Meanwhile, we still got stuff there. Just a little bit out. Don't want to mess over here, so I'm just going to dip some of that out of there. Oh, there you go. Just dip. Then I want to turn my fire up. I can't turn the fire up while it's, you know, it's a little bit too much water. I won't be able to turn the fire up. So I have to take some of this off so I can increase my fire. Okay. Now I can increase it. We good now. There we go. I had to turn it all the way down so the water doesn't, you know, the juice, but I want my juice though. So I had to turn it down. I had it on 4, which is considered medium, but it was still, you know, trying to escape, so I'm just going to put my juice in another cup here because I want to continue to use this. So I'm just going to transfer some of it out of here into here quickly while that butter is still melting. Because I want to put the top back on here as well, so I have to take some of this off. Alright, there we go. I think that might be enough there. Yep. Then I can put my top on. Maybe just a little more, guys. Just a little more to be on the safe side. Let's take a little more out. There we go. There we go. So be careful with your water then, okay, guys? When I put that little bit of water in, I'm sure I put too much in, so learn from this, okay? Be careful with your water, because I wasn't. Okay, yeah. That's like a half a cup of juice that I just took off of here, okay, guys? Which is way too much water. But there's some good juice, so I want to use this juice. There we go. Okay. I do want to use my juice, so now I can put my cabbage more, let my cabbage flow freely now. And I'm going to still turn the heat down a little bit. And clean up a little bit here. What a messy meal, huh? Oh, did I make it messy? It's going to be good. Okay, there we go. I can smell the ginger. I can smell the soy sauce. I can smell the minced garlic. I can smell the onions, the peppers. Oh, boy. It smells good. Look at that. So we're going to bring some of this to the forefront now, you see? Meanwhile, our butter is still melting over there. Look at that. Let's bring some of this to the forefront. Yeah. Get some color going on in here. Huh? See that? This is good. There you go. Look how good that is looking, right? That's looking pretty good. Ah, that's looking good. Let's see. Not only is it looking good, it tastes amazing. That's good. I can't wait to eat this. Okay. Okay. I'm just stirring up the scampi sauce. You know what I noticed too? Some people, when they're making the scampi sauce, what happens when everything melts, they turn it off. Let that cook. Let that cook. You know, just because it's melt, let that cook because you got your garlic in there. Let it get fragrant, okay? Just because it's melted, don't turn it off, okay? Okay, look at that. I can smell my thyme. Oh, which I just saw a little rosemary twig. That's rosemary. And it gives it a really, really good taste. The flavor is real fragrant in here. Look at that. And that's doing its thing. This is what you're supposed to have right here. Without too much water. Look at that. I'm going to take a little more. Put some of the peppers. That was good. Oh my God, that was so good. Alright. I'm going to put the top on here now. Alright. I'll leave a little bit of the top off, okay? It's not fully closed. It's not a real tight lid. Then I've let the butter melt on our scampi. Can you see over here now? Let's go here. Yeah. When you know, you see the bottom there? I want you guys to see real good. Wait a minute. Okay. You see how that is at the bottom down there? That's why I said let it cook a little longer. Don't just turn it off and throw the shrimp in there. Let that cook a little more. I'm gonna throw some obey in here. Okay. Look at that. Okay. There we go. Get in there. There you have it, guys. Okay. And you see, I still didn't turn it off. Yeah. So, being that I used the Old Bay, I don't need nothing else. Like some people might put a little salt and pepper in there. Hey, Camille. I don't need nothing else with that. Nothing. So, Camille, remember I was telling you that I didn't know what I wanted to do with the shrimp? Nobody would help me make a decision, so I did it myself. Anyway, I just decided to scampi with some Old Bay. I think the other ones I'm a barbecue though. Yeah, so Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a little cleaning up, and I will be back like I always do, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after it's all done, and I'm going to plate this good meal back here for you when it's done, okay? Maybe I might plate it. We'll see, okay? We'll see. So I will be back a little later after all this is done, okay? But that's the gist of it, and I'll take you through it once again when I come back, okay? Bye-bye.